Hey, 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 hey. Hey, Jared, how you doing? Oh my goodness, guys. You know what? I just realized I am a week behind. So today, right now, we're about to do episode 3. In episode 4, I'm debating because I'm thinking about just mixing episode 3 and 4 together, the review, and then I'll just change it in the title afterwards. But yeah, oh my goodness. Episode 3 of House of Villains. Oh my goodness. Hey, 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 Susan, how you doing? How you doing? Episode 3 of House of Villains was so good. So look, we start off Cree, how you doing? Dan, how you doing? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Oh my goodness. I hope you all saw House of Villains. If you didn't, I'm just gonna review it, episode 3. So listen. So we start off with Larissa and Victoria sitting in the chairs. We're gonna see who got voted out, and we already know it was a 5-2 vote, and it was Larissa. Bye bye, Larissa. But as soon as Larissa's chair flipped backwards to kick her out, her in the boobs. But as soon as it did that, boom, the chair comes back and it's another and it's Larsa Pippen. Oh my goodness. Oh, now, y'all know I love, if you know me, you know I love Scottie Pippen. I have loved Scottie Pippen since I was a child. I love Scottie Pippen. Okay, he got flaws, but we're not going to talk about that. It's a whole nother review. But since Larsa done brought her funky ass up in here, we gonna have to talk about Pippen for a second because I got to give him respect. Since she holding his last name, since she's still Pippen. Now she is dating Michael Jordan, and I'm so glad messy ass New York brought it up that Larsa is dating Michael Jordan's son. Okay, after you were married and have children and still carry the name of Scottie Pippen, who was Michael Jordan's right hand. You know, they say Pippen wouldn't be nothing without Jordan, and I mean, Pippen wouldn't be anything without Jordan, but that is vice versa because Jordan would be nothing without Pippen. To me, and in my opinion, to all those sports people who gonna come a little later, I'm gonna tell you this. They say, well, Jordan could have got all 6 of them rings without Pippen. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. To me, he couldn't have did it without the whole team, but I guarantee he couldn't have done it without Pippen. But anyway, we're gonna get off of that. We not no, today that is not what we're doing. We're reviewing the show. So Larsa comes in. I said, E, you did not bring Larsa Pippen. But then I thought about reality TV. And I said, Hunter, she is messy. And she does have a big following, and most people feel about her the same way I do. It's just not about Pippen. They just can't stand her. They can't stand her. You know what I mean? She is a villain, villain, villain. So I was like, okay, that's good TV. But I told y'all in last week's review for episode 2, I told you all this. I told you when it came to Camilla, and how I'm gonna pronounce her name right is I had a friend named Jamila. So her name is Camila. Like Jamila, but I'll give her a million names, but whatever. Y'all know who I'm talking about. But I told y'all all those alliances were either gonna come back and bite her, or she was gonna show us she was a bad girl. I told y'all that, and she did it. She did it. We'll get to that later, but she did it. So Larsa comes in, and Larsa come in with, like I said, a mess, because Larsa a mess. So she comes in the door like, oh, the only room left is with men. And I agree with her. I don't want to sleep in a room with strange men. I don't know. I don't care if they're famous. See, that doesn't mean anything to me. I don't care if they're famous. I don't. Sorry, y'all. That's Nino. I know we love Scottie Pippen. I know I got excited. I'm sorry, y'all. He got excited with me. Get down. I gotta do the review, Nino. I apologize. But so she didn't want to do a room. So she's suddenly trying to decide whose room she's gonna take. So she tries to come for Candy, and Candy tells her, like, ain't no way. I'm not leaving my room. I'm in my room. I got too much stuff to move. You know what I mean? If I move my stuff, I'm going home. You know what I mean? That's when I'm moving my stuff. I'm not moving. That's not what I'm doing. Blah, blah, blah. Now, I felt like the reason she came and asked Candy is because Candy at the end of the night to her, this is how I feel like she was doing it. Like to her, in like Candy as a male, so you can go in the room with these men and be fine. You know what I mean? But me, I am a woman, so I might sleep in shorts, or I might sleep like Richard with no clothes on. I don't want to be in a room with these men doing that. And some would, who knows? But she didn't want to do it. So to me, I'm like, oh, Larsa, you are starting off just as bad as I think about you. And I'm loving it. Anyway, so I'm like, this is gonna come back. But the next day, Candy comes back and apologizes. Hey, Larsa, you know what? Look, I grew up in a one bedroom. Now, see, the thing is, if you watched RuPaul's story, you know Candy's story. And I love underdogs. I'm an underdog. I love underdogs. So I got love for Candy, you know what I'm saying, and many others. But she told him like, hey, you know, so I felt like it was being taken. I let nothing be taken from me. I fight for what's mine. I stand on my ground, blah, blah, blah. But when I stopped and thought about it, and that's why I tell you, I used to be reactive. So if something happened, it would make me react. So you got my reaction. Then later, sometimes I felt like my reaction was fine. Sometimes I felt like, you know what? I hear what they were saying, but I didn't feel that at first. You know, I've just learned to control, you know, and stop and think like, wait, what are they saying? Let me digest this for a second before I respond. But Candy comes back, apologizes, you know, gets in good with the girls. Because, like I said, all of these people are villains. And even with Richard, even when Richard's sitting there telling them, like, oh, Wes is a threat, Safari's a threat, so are you. Because you're playing the same game, you're doing the same thing. So they do their challenge. The challenge is basically you jumping in these groups. The odd man out is the person who's out. Now, before that, Joel comes running through the house. And I said, what is Joel doing? He farting on counters. He rolling. They have on this James Bond music in the background. I said, so this is important. Pay attention. So he sticks something in the refrigerator. I have no idea what it is. He just sticks it in the refrigerator. Well, because Larsa's there, and I mean, oh, Teresa Judice is so on her job. I mean, she's so on her job. She's telling her, oh, it's another housewife. You know, I know her. We know each other. We're friends. But you keep calling her Larissa. Like, Larissa ain't even a housewife. She's a 90-day fiance. Okay. And I said, oh my goodness. But anyway, they so busy talking, and she got Gia on the phone so Gia could show her where she at in Jamaica. So Larsa could know she got money too, girl. We both got money, girl. You're not the only one with money, but Larsa got a whole different kind of money. But anyway, Larsa got that I laid down with the right man kind of money. And now that she messing with little Jordan, she got that kind of you finally hit the right. We'll leave it. We'll leave it up for interpreters. But anyway, oh Lars, I can't stand her. She's just but then I like her at the same time. I can't stand her because what she did to Pippen. So y'all gonna have to excuse me as long as she on the show. I'm gonna say things about Pippen because I couldn't believe it. But anyway, so they keep breaking down into groups and everybody's getting broken off. Now, before they go into this challenge, our girl Victoria, you know, crybaby, Victoria happens to go get her. She's going to get a cup of juice, going to get an apple. I don't know what she's going to get out the refrigerator, but she's going to get something. And when she opens it, she says, wait, it's an envelope. They so busy in there. Everybody's in La La Land. Forgot they're in a game. They think they're on vacation. So all of them are in La La Land. Hey Tina, how you doing, sis? So all of them are in La La Land, and she finds it. So she goes into the confessional room. It's like, bam, I found something. She reads it, and it's a small little rooster, a gold rooster. We'll call it a cock. And it's a blocker. It is so when the person who wins this challenge they're about to go into, when they pick their three, you have to immediately throw this in and rescue somebody and put somebody up in their place for the person you rescue. Now, this would be a great thing for the person who's holding it because if I lose and they put me on the block, bam, I'm going to take me off, throw somebody on there. Bam. It's that simple. So She has this. Nobody knows. She keeps it a secret. They go into the challenge. They're doing it back and forth. Finally, when they getting down to like the bottom five, they go to pick a group, and Teresa jumps up and she does some "I know I'm playing the game" type shit. She says, "You know what, New York? You're my roommate. You go ahead. I'll come out. You go in. I'm sacrificing me." But see, what people should know in a game, that means you think I won't put your ass up on this block. See, if Danny playing the game, the most dangerous and the most cocky, laid back, they got to go. Because they gonna ride this. See the laid back, cocky one, they gonna ride it to the end. Just on being too short. And we gonna let them because we gonna be so busy worried about everybody else but them. Watch them. I've seen them win challenges before. But anyway, so she does that. When she does that, Victoria realizes, wait a minute, I got this whole cock in my thing. I'm gonna save Wes. I'm gonna tell Wes, you go ahead, you stay. I'm I'm gonna let myself be eliminated because she knows she's safe no matter what. So she pulls out. Okay, they keep going back and forth. The final three, they end up now. When they're in the final five, it's West New York, West New York, Camilla, Camila, Richard, and Jesse. They the final five. Now, remember, Camila got an alliance with everybody. She got an alliance with Wes. She got an alliance with Richard. She got alliances everywhere. You know what I mean? She got an alliance with Candy. She got alliances everywhere. So when they at the final, so they end up coming to the three and taking out New York and West at the same time in the challenge. So they take them out, and they knew then, like, West knew it because West plays this game. If you've ever watched any of the real world role rule challenges, one thing you know is they will be smiling in each other's face, cooking for each other, rescuing each other, and they doing it all to cover their own egg. You got to know when to cover your own butt. You have to know it. This is a game, one winner. There's not three winners, one winner. So West is peeping the game. New York is just thinking, wait, they didn't pick me because that's New York. That's a New York state of mind for her. New York, the person. And so now the final three are Candy, West. It's not Jesse, it's Candy. It's Candy, West, and Candy, Richard, and Camilla. They the last ones. And somehow, when they get down to the last part of the challenge, Camila gets them to pick her. You know what I mean? And Richard's confident in it because Richard is cocky because Richard is playing the game. He playing it just like Wes, but he playing it from an approach like, I see Wes. You know what I mean? I see Wes, and that's how he's playing it. But really, you just like Wes. You're trying to get your own butt down to that final three. So it's all about what you can do at the end. So Camila wins. They get to the let's pick the three, and she gets straight to business. She doesn't give a speech. She doesn't cut any corners. She gets straight to business. First person she throw up on the thing, Safari, get your $5 A up on here. She said, bring your fur and let's go. She told him, get up here. Get up here. The next person, she like, Wes, you the biggest competition in this building. Get your $5 ass up here if I make change. She threw him up there. I said, wait, girl. That's how you play a game. Because you also stir it up. You let them know, baby, I'm no fool to who the hell will take me out in this game. So you better know I'm a stiff competition. But it's a deadly game because we're still early in the game. But you only remember what I said last week. You only get one chance to bring this person. You never know. And when you got it, you better go. So then her final person that she picks is Richard. I said, ooh, girl, you are cooking with grease. And I am here for it. I'm here for it. I was so excited. But then I remember Victoria got this cock. And there was no way in the world I knew she wasn't picking Wes. She was saving Wes. The thing I didn't know is, who is she going to put up here, though? Victoria said, ding, 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 the game changes. So just when we thought that Larsa Pippen coming was a game changer, then um, then we had Camila getting on there and throwing the top three villains onto the platform at one time. I said, wait a minute, we playing. And then I remembered we still have that. Oh, hold on. No, that's not yours. I'm sorry. I have something in the kitchen and Nino think it's his because my timer is about to bug. This dog is so smart. If you know Nino, you know he's seen so much. I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna have to pause in this, but I'm trying not to, but Nino's gonna let me know that time. Y'all hear it when it ding. But he's about to let me know it's about to go off. But anyway, stop yourself, sir. Um, so just then she takes Wes off like I knew she was gonna do, but she puts up Jesse. And I said, poor little Jesse. Poor little Jesse. Why is Jesse being thrown up into this fire? And when she did it, I said, well, maybe she's doing it because that won't ruffle feathers. Because it's already feathers ruffled because of what three you just put up here. And I said, this is going to be a good one. And that's when I realized, wait a minute, I'm an episode behind because the next thing I know, episode 4 is rolling on. I said, wait a minute. You can't just, and I can't leave y'all there. I want to separate it because just in case people didn't watch, because episode 4 is the one that actually aired last night. So I don't really want to go into episode 4 in this video, but like, they go the timer. I told you, this dog is so smart. He knew it was about to go off. That's why he's coming to warm like, ding. But yeah, it stopped. But yes, it was a great episode. But I told you all, this is House of Villains. And y'all, let me tell you something. When we get to episode 4, I got a lot to say. I got a lot to say about Mr. Richard. I have a lot to say. But episode 3 to me was so good because episode 2 I knew wasn't a filler. It was actually letting you know what's about to come up, like what the season is about to turn into, and I knew it. At the beginning of every episode in any reality show you watch, pay attention to the beginning because it's even on TV shows you watch. When they're giving you that beginning, like what's happened, the reason that they're clipping things that didn't happen in the same episode or just one part of an episode is because that's the important part to this episode. So, oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so ready for this season. I am so ready for this season. I almost wish I had the whole season so I could just watched it in advance over and over again. But yes, I know this season gonna be good. It's gonna really show villains because they're already playing like a villain should. Oh no, we don't have time to become friends. I don't need to become friends with my strongest competition. It's 200 on the line. Did we come to win money or make friends? Because if y'all just want to make friends, then follow each other. Get on Instagram and TikTok and all that and see if y'all follow each other and become friends. But other than that, this season, I thought season 1 was good. But season 2, I see is, give me villains. And one thing about villains, you're not supposed to like them. You're supposed to think, that's such and such. That's what I bring in Larsa. Bring in Larsa, honey. Oh, and I hope all the Michael Jordan fans, all them who mad at her, all of them. But this Pippen fan is coming 33 for life, baby. Oh my goodness, no. Pippen left and was on Houston. Texas, y'all got to have my baby. But Hanti, he belonged to us. We took him from Arkansas, and he belonged to us. And Larsa, it's just like me on Diddy's neck. I'm doing it for Biggie and for all the victims. But see, before I even knew it was those kind of victims with Puffy, it was for Biggie. Larsa, I'm on you for Pippen. And I ain't saying Pippen was perfect. I'm just saying, Larsa, Pippen, since your name is Larsa Pippen still, and you dating Michael Jordan. Ooh, House of Villains. Y'all did it this time. Y'all brought a real villain on him. This a real villain. She a villain. Oh, I'm ready for it. Oh, and I know she's gonna be a mess too. And I'm gonna love it. Because like I said, I can't stand her and I like her at the same time. Don't judge me. And I knew, and I know it's coming. The battle of Jersey and New York. Oh, it's coming. It's coming because Teresa is sitting here being so good and so quiet because she loved to play a role. I learned that watching her on the Housewives. She's a role. She's the character that she shows and presents in public, and volatile, hood rat, angry beast that I love about her. Oh, she is that. So, like I said, y'all guys, even Victoria. Victoria, I told y'all she cried every episode. She cried episode 1, 2, 3, and I watched 4. 4. This girl is crying. She is crying. God, she talking about something. Victoria's secret is out because she had that little cock. Victoria's secret is out. I said, girl, Victoria need a Kleenex, girl. Victoria. I'm so tired of her crying. Like oh my goodness. I'm like, is this House of Villains or House of Snuggles? House of, let me tell you my sob story so you can feel sorry for me. Let me. I can't wait till we talk about episode 4. Oh my goodness. Flower Power, how you doing? But yes, Victoria, I said, girl, stop crying. Lack, how you doing? Yep. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I would. I would. But the problem is most of them too scary to be in the same place, so we wouldn't be able to know who they were. Because they so top secret. They in protective custody and all kind of stuff. You know, there's all kind of things going on. You never know. But this House of Villains on E this season definitely got some villains. Oh, villains. Like I said, I love Wes, but I know he a villain. I know Wes is telling them what they want to hear. Tell me something good. That's Wes. Safari, he leads with his little rooster. Okay? So everything he doing is flirty and this and that and this, and he gonna get you with that and seduction. Victoria is a damsel in distress, honey. Yes, she is. Candy is a beast fighting for the money. Camilla is a snake when you ain't got no grass, and they thinking she just, oh, she the girl, she this, she could be good, she probably hood. She probably fighting for that money. She probably fighting for that money. New York is there because she's trying to look for the show that this show will spin her off, even if it brings her back for season 3 of House of Villains, honey. Because just like with her on Flavor of Love, she came back and back and back, but she never won. Okay? So maybe she's doing that. That's what New York is there doing. Richard is there to win, but he a bigger snake than anybody else. He's a snake. He's a snake, and he's not even a wolf in sheep's clothing. He is a wolf in wolf's clothing, standing with the sheep, trying to tell him he a sheep. And some of them are falling for it. That's Richard. Who else is still out there? Larsa. Like I said, she is dating Michael Jordan's son, and her last name is still Pippen. Why don't she go back to her original last name? Why don't we know what her last? Why don't it just be Larsa Jackson, Larsa, whatever she is? But I'm gonna need her to take the Pippen off while she's riding a Jordan. Oh, and in episode 3, there was some things that was said that I think people didn't know. So there's a part when New York is getting into it with Richard because she's letting him know, I know you're a snake. And she tells him, you're Prince Albert, and that's what she tells him. She says, I will ride you. He said, come on, ride me. And she said, your Prince Albert couldn't take it. He said, I don't know what that is. That is a piercing. That is a piercing that a man has in his privates. And don't get me the line because I should have really looked it up clearer, but I know it was supposed to be like this might be an urban legend, it might be a myth, might be made up, but supposedly the name it came off of was supposed to say that person had such a big package that they had to put something into his pants so that his trousers we couldn't see it. Just I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, but a Prince Albert is literally a piercing, so that don't mean you got a big package. It means you have a piercing in the head of your private area for a man, genitals. So it looks very painful. Don't look like nothing. I don't know. But I think it's a pleasure thing. I really do. I think it's a pleasure. I mean, we have Google. I could just look it up, but I know that Prince Albert is a Pearson. Definitely, I definitely know that much. I definitely know there's something about big packages going with it, but I don't know. But I know it's a piercing in your genitals for a man. So when she's saying that his piercing wouldn't be able to take her riding him. So it's super sexual because New York is super sexual, uber sexual, we must say. Larissa didn't have a chance, and not only did she not have a chance, um, I had no understanding of what she was saying when she was here. So I mean, it was a lot going on. Hey, my grandson, how you doing? How you doing? Sending you love, and salutes to you, and salute to all of our soldiers. Thank you, thank you. But yes, yes, mm-hmm. Literally, and Wes is always looking for the weak that's looking for validation. They looking for a crew. They looking. He looks for them. And they scout him because he's strong, he's dominant, he doesn't care, he's cocky. So they want that. They want it on their team, and they'll do anything for him. I have seen people on challenges like literally ready for them to go home for West to stay. I said, West, West, Bananas. What is the other guy? He wasn't even that popular on his show, but he was on so many challenges that he became super popular. It was like a team of them. And like I said, I'm a reality show fanatic, so I know these people. And I'm like, oh, baby, you bring these kind of vultures. Oh, you know how vultures, they know who that was dying. And they just hover around and wait. He knows who's weak. He knows. He knows. He knows. Hey, Dan, how you doing? But yes, like I said, episode 3 was great. I want to give everybody some time to have seen episode 4. So I'll probably do not tomorrow the review for episode 4. So if I do it tonight, maybe later on tonight, I might do it. Um, but if not, I'll do it Sunday. So Sunday, I'll do it pajama jammy before my pajama jammy jam. I will do the review so we can be caught up. I thought we were caught up, but I am a week behind. It's been a lot going on, so I'm a week behind, and I'm happy I was kind of because that next I was ready for the next episode. I said, wait, episode 4 is already here. And I got excited. So yes, I am excited about that. Yes. So if you haven't seen episode 4, please watch it because we will be reviewing it by Monday. We'll be reviewing it by Monday. And oh my goodness, episode 3 was good. Episode 3 was so good that before I go watch episode 4 again, I want to watch episode 3 again. I've watched episode 3 like 3 times. Episode 3 was really good because I told y'all episode 2 let me know. If these villains, and I know it's gonna step up by season 4, they'll probably have villains on here so bad that at first people protesting who's coming on the show. And then they're like, you know what, I want to see it. They're gonna have villains that hate each other on there together. Ooh. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I want them to have a house of villains, all real housewives from each. Oh, I want the best villains from each housewife in a house of villains together. We'll talk to them about that for later seasons, but that would be a good one. Oh, that would be a good one. The House of Villains Love and Hip Hop edition. Ooh, baby, the House of. Oh, I'm ready for it. But let's finish this season. Let's before I jump into some new seasons. Let's finish this one because I'm here for it. I'm here for Teresa to turn up, Camila to turn up, Victoria to turn up, and turn the tears off, honey. I need the tears off, and I need the villain out. Give me villain. Give me body. Give me villain. Don't make me wait. Oh, I can't wait for House of Villain. Oh, I'm ready for episode 5. We got a review for, and then 5 has to come on. But I'm excited. I'm super excited. And I know the holidays are coming, so they're going to take a break soon. So give it to me. We need it. I'm here for it, E. And I want to thank everybody who told me about this show last season, and I didn't even know it was coming. And we started from season. Oh, but you didn't need to see season 1 to watch season 2. You didn't. You didn't. But if you saw season 1 and thought it was good, season 2 is even better so far. We are only on episode 4. Well, 3, because that's what we're reviewing. But technically, we've only aired 4 episodes for the season. Guys, I have enjoyed this. If you haven't seen episode 4, please go catch it. If you did not see episode 3, please go catch episode 3. It comes on EE Entertainment, House of Villains season 2, episode 3. If you didn't see it, that's the one we're reviewing right now. But go watch 4 because we will be reviewing 4 this weekend. Everybody have a great Friday. Have fun. Thank you for coming. If you come later, hit the like button. My top 3 are still the same. It is still the same. I'm not changing from last week. I'm not, but it's getting good. It's getting real good. They got me hooked. I thought I was hooked, but they got me hooked. I will see you guys later. See ya. Don't forget to hit that like button. Oh, this season, y'all. It's too good. I'm here for it. I am here for it, Larsa. Oh, girl. But anyway, I'm here for it. See ya.